Have a question for Chandler? Have a question.
Sounds good.
And we'll start with Jordan Hill.
Chandler, just what stood out about the first half? What do you think the issues were as far as defense and giving up some of the big plays?
Yeah, a couple guys out of their gaps, just got to communicate. Everybody got to be, where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there doing their job. But, made adjustments at halftime. Once we get 11 cleats in the ground and everybody doing their job, we're pretty tough to beat. So I think we came out in the second half and made adjustments to what we did in the first half. What we didn't do well in the first half and corrected it and got the win.
Go to Nathan King.
Hey, Chandler, that was Smoke's third pick six of his career here at Auburn. Just what is it about him as a playmaker and a defender that you think allows him to make those plays so often?
Yeah, big time playmaker. Obviously just him being able to read the offense, just the way he prepares during the week. He does that in practice. And so, that's what we expect from him. So I wasn't surprised to see him make that play. I've seen him make it a million times in practice. And so, they always preach, practice performance equals game reality. And so, just the fact that he was able to come up with that big play was huge for us and obviously sealed the win.
Go to Bennett Duranto.
Chandler, what's sort of the halftime message both for the defense and for the team as a whole after such a rough first half in terms of what needs to adjust?
Yeah, obviously we came into the halftime, nobody panicking, just understanding that it was 0-0. We had the opportunity to come out in the second half, receive the ball, just have faith in each other. Didn't play up to our standard in the first half. It was unacceptable, and really in all three phases, to be honest with you. And we understood that, but everybody at the same time was, extremely positive, just trying to get everybody on the same page, just bring that energy. And so obviously we came out in the second half with a whole lot of more energy than we had in the first half. We had to play up to our standard, and we did that, and we were able to come out with a win.
Go to Jeff Shear.
Chandler, career high in tackles for you with no Owen and with Jacoby out for the first half. Did you feel it was incumbent on you to assert yourself?
Yeah, I did. Just to want to play well, especially with those guys out. It was a opportunity for us to step up. Some things we had to correct in the first half. That just wasn't solely on me. So it wasn't on anybody, specifically just we have to be better as a whole, as a whole defense, if we all work together. And so all three levels. And so just understanding that, I'm just proud of how everybody came out in the second half, especially defensively. We were able to hold them to, about 80 some yards or something like that on the second half. And so that was huge for us. Just give our offense a chance to get the ball back and, go down and make some plays to eventually win the game. And so I was extremely proud with everybody and how they came out in the second half to, eventually come out with the victory.
We'll go to Jacob Goins.
Hey, Chandler, what changes did you as a defense make, not just in the second half, but this week after the loss at Penn State and going on the road this next week at OSU?
Yeah, obviously communication is big. We still have some lapses especially in the first half in that aspect. It's something we got to get corrected, especially going to SEC play. And so I'd probably say that's our big, focus point that we've been trying to hit on right now. Just getting everybody on the same page. Because like I said earlier, if we got 11 sets of cleats in the ground, everybody knows exactly what everybody's doing. We're pretty tough to run and throw against it. So we have a chance, continue to get better. I think the sky's the limit for us.
Last chance. If you want to ask a question, Chandler, put it in the chat. We'll go to Nathan King.
Chandler, in the first half, mostly, what did you see out of Wesley? And I think there was a drive where he made 3 or 4 tackles in one possession alone. Just what was your message to him after the game? I know he didn't play as much when Jacoby came in, but what did you see from him in the first half?
Yeah, I think he stepped up and did a good job. Wesley, like a high energy guy. He played extremely well in the first half. Obviously he has some things to correct, but we all do. It's some plays that I messed up on. So just understanding that he has to get better, like we all do. But I think he stepped up and did a great job in Jacoby's absence. He made some big time plays. Like you said, he had a drive where he had 3 or 4 plays in a row. And so he stepped up and did a good job. And I'm, extremely proud of him. Told him after the game, you did a good job. He's just one of those guys who's hard on himself. And so, but I think if you just keep it in perspective and understand, it's a learning experience, it's just a chance to grow. And just understand that you did do a great job, in somebody's absence, especially somebody like Jacoby. I think it's something to learn from and grow from and just continue to move forward. And, the sky's the limit for him. His ceiling is so high, just how physical he is, how fast he is, how strong he is, he can do everything. And so I think if he just, stays locked in, he can be a big time player for us, not just now, but in the future.
That's all we have for Chandler. That'll be the last of the players, and Coach Harson is about to start on the other Zoom.